Have you ever walked down a grocery aisle and felt a sense of overwhelming freedom? Hundreds of colors, thousands of brands, a seemingly infinite variety of choices. You pick a soda, a box of detergent, a bag of chips. You feel like the master of your own domain. But what if I told you that this freedom is a carefully constructed clay facade? If you peel back the vibrant packaging and ignore the catchy slogans, the colors start to bleed together into a single, suffocating, black mass. This isn't a competitive market. It's a global monolith. Whether you choose the red can or the blue can, the money flows into the same deep pockets. Behind the scenes, a massive octopus has extended its tentacles into every sector of our lives. It doesn't just own the products on the shelves, it owns the shelves themselves, the lights above them, and the ground beneath the building. We are taught to believe in the invisible hand of the free market. But today, that hand is wearing a dark suit sleeve, and it's pulling strings we didn't even know existed. This is a puppet theater, and we are the audience, paying for our own deception. Welcome to Act 2, the infrastructure of control. To understand the scale, we have to zoom out. This isn't just about the things you buy, it's about the environment you inhabit. Look at the architectural map of a modern city. Every skyscraper, every transit hub, every utility grid. It is marked with an invisible black flag. These aren't just investments in the traditional sense. This is a total takeover of human infrastructure. While the talking heads on financial news shout about stock tickers, creating a frantic illusion of chaotic growth, the real work happens in silence. In dimly lit boardrooms, faceless men stare at spreadsheets that treat human lives as mere data points. They don't see families. They see liabilities. They don't see communities. They see yield. At the cold heart of this operation is the Oracle, a system known as Aladdin. This isn't just a computer program. It's a godlike AI that manages over $20 trillion in assets. It sees the ripples in the market before they become waves. It predicts the future with terrifying precision, allowing the monolith to move its pieces before the rest of the world even knows the game has started. Who is the architect of this gray reality? Meet the man who manages the world's wealth without ever having to stand for an election. He is more powerful than any president because he controls the fuel that runs their engines. He doesn't need to campaign. He writes letters, annual letters to CEOs that serve as the modern-day 10 commandments for the corporate world. When he speaks, the titans of Wall Street listen. When he points, trillions of dollars move in that direction. To consolidate this power, he introduced a new set of rules. ESG, environmental, social, and governance. On the surface, it sounds like a utopian dream, saving the planet, social justice. But look closer at the scale. ESG is a social credit system for the business world. It's a digital weapon used to force companies into alignment with a specific global agenda. If a company refuses to play along, its score is slashed. Capital flees. The empire begins to rot from the inside out. This is the perfect mechanism of coercion, a bloodless coup that happens every single day. We have reached the end game, the point where the clay of our reality begins to crack under the pressure of total digitization. To the monolith, you are no longer a citizen. a neighbor, or a human being. You are an entry on a ledger. You are a digitized, barcoded unit in a conveyor belt of eternal consumption. As the physical world melts away, replaced by the flickering glow of the Great Reset, the cities we built are being processed into a formless, gray mass. The entire world is becoming clay, in the hands of the architect. In the end, we all face the same fate in their global archive. A single drawer among billions, tucked away in an infinite corridor of forgotten lives. Your data has been extracted. Your assets have been reallocated. The mastermind sits alone in the void he created. He compresses the world back into a gray lump, the raw material for the next cycle. What is left when the story ends? A blank canvas, a question mark, drawn in the dust of a collapsed civilization. Are you still watching? Or are you finally seeing? The Great Reset isn't coming. It's already here. And as the frame goes black, remember, in a world where everything is an asset, the only thing they can't own is a mind that refuses to be appraised. Game over. Prime. Asset. Mindset.